Hello, this is Donna, psychic medium and direct messenger for spirit. The afterlife is, actually, all around us. The messages from our loved ones, spirit guides, and pieces of our soul are waiting to be heard. If this is your first episode, welcome. I invite you to go back and listen to previous episodes where I link my guest to their loved one or a piece of their soul's existence in the afterlife. Thank you for listening and for sharing. Please consider leaving a review. Enjoy and stay tuned for more. I have a feeling there will be much more from the afterlife. If you are interested in a private reading with me, or if you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, see the show notes. Hey there, how are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm ready to roll.
Wonderful. It's a cloudy day here, but I'm thinking the sunshine is coming for this reading. So tell me, are we reading a loved one today or a piece of your soul's existence?
Well, last night someone came to me in a dream, so we're definitely going to go with that.
I'd say that was a sure sign. Wonderful. Would you state your first name and the phrase, "It's a beautiful day"?
Allison, it's a beautiful day.
Thanks, Allison. And now for me, would you state the first name of the loved one that you'd like to link up with?
Well, she's Russian, so her name is Lisa in Russian.
Lisa. I'm going to go back with Lisa was the sunshine, because before I did this, you heard me say, I got a feeling the sun's going to shine. No matter what was going on in a room, when Lisa entered, it was like the sun came out. She had this personality that could light up that room, no matter what people were feeling. Would that make sense to you, Allison?
Yeah, she definitely had a presence.
Love that. Thank you. She was also, I feel this not only light in the sense of the metaphorical light, but also literal light. Like, was her hair lighter? Did she like to wear dresses that were flowy and lighter?
She had blonde hair, and yes, she wore dresses.
Thank you. That's what I see. This, as she comes into the room, the dress is flowing, like she wants to dance circles around me. Something about the dance that she loved. Was she either a dancer in the physical world, or am I just seeing this is what she's doing now?
I think it's what she's doing now because we're connecting to her, and she's really excited. I can feel her.
Yeah, she feels her. Allison feels her too. Fabulous. Thank you. She says, I don't blame anyone. She got right into the nitty gritty here. She's saying, I don't blame anyone. But she says, I also see there are people that blame themselves. Would you agree with that?
Of course.
Let me go a little bit further.
Okay.
I feel she's not just talking about family. She's talking about friends and family that were somehow directly involved with the time that she crossed. You understand what I'm saying?
It's kind of a family secret, so I can't elaborate too much, but some stuff was going down around then.
Okay, so you understand that.
Yeah.
Thank you for confirming that. And again, I'll go back to her being this light sense. And even when she says, I don't blame anyone, she was also very light and not holding anything, because sometimes I'll see not only the literal weight, but also this figurative weight that souls who have crossed have still. She does not have this. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
She says, I not only dance around you, Donna, but I dance around all the souls in the physical world that are still holding on to something that I was. How does that sound?
That sounds very interesting. I'm trying not to cry. I didn't think she would mention that family thing because it happened after.
And of course, she sees all.
Well,
we know that.
I wasn't expecting that.
Spirit always says, right? Expect the unexpected. I'm going to go back to that again because she's still dancing around the souls that are still, she said, struggling. And then I kind of said to her, challenged by the struggle. And she said, oh, for sure, challenged by the struggle. Do you understand that?
Yeah, it relates to definitely some stuff.
So we're looking at family again, and a lot. It's not just 2 or 3 people. It feels like there's a layer of these 2 people, and then behind them sits 4 people, and behind them sits a few more people. She touched many people, but also touched their inner sense of, after she passed, she touched something inner about them, something inner. I want to call it, a darkness within them. No good, bad, right, or wrong, light or dark, doesn't matter. Still pieces of us that whatever happened during her crossing and after the time that she passed, people were, I want to say intrigued, because I'm looking at this image as this is intriguing. And she's saying touched. They were touched, Donna.
I can see everything you're saying as you're saying.
Thank you. Breathe with me, breathe with me. I mentioned to Allison before this, do you have tissues? She said, no, I'm good. Breathe, keep breathing. Do you know if she wrote something to someone? She's telling me, I wrote something. I left a note. Is that making sense?
I don't have awareness of it, but I'm sure she must have. She probably did. Not in my awareness.
Got it. With her saying that, I'm feeling that I have no pain in my physical body. I'm feeling that her crossing was quick. Do you agree?
Yeah.
And she's saying, I don't even look at it anymore, Donna. I only see me here. I only see this vast version of myself, which I call me now. I don't have to call it my soul. I call it me now. Oh, I like that. This is me now.
I can see that.
I like that. I love all different terms that the afterlife can bring through instead of using this is a soul. She's like, this is me now.
I love that. I can see her saying all of this.
It's beautiful. She's very beautiful. She's very beautiful, inner and outer. Do you understand?
Yes.
She holds nothing of the physical world. She's repeating to me, Donna, please tell her. If she can't hear me right now, please tell her I hold nothing of the physical world. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
She says, my presence in the physical world was something that I struggled with. Is that a yes or no, Allison?
Yes. Physically, yes.
My presence in the physical world was my struggle. That was me and only me. My struggle was me and only me. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Whatever others are thinking is their struggle projected onto me. I will no longer receive that.
Oh, well.
That makes sense?
It's kind of mind-blowing, yes. I can see her perspective.
Yes, I see your eyes lighting up. Most of my listeners can't see your eyes light up, but as I say something, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to share or what's like oversharing. So
Yeah, let's wait, because
okay.
I'm feeling she's dropping some bombs here.
Yeah.
She says, I'm okay with whatever you share. Just know that.
Okay.
However, there are people that won't be.
Right.
But that's up to you. She's talking to you specifically. That's up to you and what you want to do. She said, oh, she understands all right. And she understands more than everyone around my circle. You got that?
Yeah. From where I'm from in Moldova, there's a lot of like gypsies and tarot readers, people who can interpret dreams. I've had people do like crystal rituals on me since I was like a little kid, and I've had my palms read and all this stuff. And I'm the only one that like carried it through in this generation, and it's been lost with them.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
She said, my belly hurt me.
Hmm.
Do you understand that?
Yes, in a sense, I understand. It's the emotions she was never expressing and eating them, and it literally killed her.
That's what I was just going to say. It feels more emotional than physical. because as I breathed, it disappeared. And she said it in such a way that it didn't feel physical. So thank you for that. She's saying, I want everyone to understand, though I also understand everyone won't understand what I'm about to say. That, again, that was my purpose. That was my challenge. And there was nothing going to get better because that's what I chose. Nothing was going to get better. So all of that of my physical existence, human existence, was as much for me as it was for everyone else. And now that I'm here, this is me now, I feel for all of you more on the physical plane. I have more compassion now. I have more awareness now. And I have more good luck. She finally stepped into this little humor piece of her. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, she was really sick for a long time. And so all the grudges and like old country, they're just the mentality and the consciousness was so different. They're all in survival mode. And so she just held grudges and held stuff in, even though she was very loving and we were really close. The energy was stuck in her body and she wasn't releasing it. And it literally killed her.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not blaming herself. She's not blaming others. And she doesn't even feel like she has to take responsibility because, again, that was me. And this is me now. Oh, I like that a lot.
Love that.
She wants you to be aware of what's going to happen going forward. She's saying there are some things coming up for you personally, not regarding her. She's giving for you personally that are going to challenge your perspective and where you want to be, not just emotionally, but physically. Do you understand that?
Yes, I'm definitely going through that at the moment.
She says, I'm always right here, but I don't need to tell you that. And I need you to reach out to those that can support what you're going through and not drag you down. Does that make sense?
Yes. Okay.
She says, I'll always be there. They will not. What I get the sense of what that means for me is there may be some deep letting go of people.
Okay. Yeah, I know in the work area, I'm trying to let go of lots of people.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel, again, I'll state her words back. There will be many people that won't be able to handle this, but you need to keep doing for you. You understand?
Okay. Yes.
She says, I don't see her being bothered at all, Donna. She's like whispering to me. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. I can't tell her the future. She's whispering to me like I'm not going to say it out loud to you. Whatever. So I'm like, go ahead, tell me more. It's not that I can't see the future. I just can't tell her.
Wow.
I said, I know that. But she is saying, you're going to be fine.
Great.
That's wonderful because we all like to hear our future, right? But no, that's not going to happen today. She said, the green light, it's on. Go. Green light.
Oh, I just got an image of what she's talking about.
Go. Tell me.
A lot of people in my family make their own clothes. She was one of them. And I just got a sewing machine because I want to learn how to make my own clothes. And I've been like so scared to like mess up or like fail that I haven't done it. And I just got a sewing machine.
Green light. Green light, go. Everything that you sew, SEW and SOW, will come together. However, you must first recognize the green light, recognize it's time.
It's a big thing for me, actually.
Yeah. She says, I have so much more to tell you, but Donna is going to tell me to be quiet in a second. And I'm like, I never do that. She's like, oh no, because this could be so much longer, but this is enough for now. And I want to express again my acceptance of my purpose, but I will not, and neither should you, take on someone else's purpose.
Wow. That's definitely happening at work. There's like some karma with me and my boss there.
I don't use the word karma. This is Donna talking. I don't use the word karma. It's life. Karma means to most people that you're being judged, you're being blamed. This is your karma. This is what you get. But that is not what karma means. Karma is only a purpose for two people, and to figure out what that contract is. Karma is a contract. And whatever that person is bringing up in you is your purpose. And whatever you are bringing up in that person is their purpose. Do you understand?
Right. Yeah. 100% agree with that.
Keep it all about you.
Yeah. I love that.
Pay attention. Our 2023 purpose, pay attention to yourself. She wants me to take a deep breath right now. So I'll say to everybody listening, take a deep breath in and out. And she says, I didn't pay attention to me. I paid attention to what everybody else was puking on me. You know what I mean when I say that?
1000%. I can see that.
I took it, and then I took it. And then that just covered up everything I was working on. So I didn't have time for me.
Right. Wow. That's really powerful. A lot of people go through life like that.
You're right.
And I can see that as she's saying it. Well,
I'm not seeing her time of crossing. She's not showing me her time of crossing. That to me says she was pulled out of her body. Her soul just went. She didn't need to see how the actual crossing was going to take place. She didn't need to see it. She was pulled out. Does that make?
Can I say how?
Let me just make sure she's done with saying that. She's saying, yes, I'm just going to float around and not listen. But yes, I understand that listeners are interested. And I'm telling her, well, it's always something we don't have to share because we understand your point of view. So yes, you can elaborate a little bit more, but
Okay.
I would be wary of what she just said.
Okay. Yeah, I just know that she was in surgery and never woke out of it. So that would make sense.
That would make perfect sense.
Yeah.
She didn't even show me that. She just showed me her leaving her body. She repeats as she dances. She keeps swirling. Like I'm seeing the ballerina on the music boxes that just swirl around and around. And that's what she's doing. But she does it as she walks around. She swirls as she swirls. She'll say again, I took nothing with me. And I'm like, well, that shows so much of your purpose here. How that was how you planned it.
Right.
To take it to that very last moment and then leave before and know that now this is you.
Wow.
And she said, Donna, because you don't get this much. I'm like, ooh, what do I get? She says, I have to applaud you and your work. And I'm like, I'm so humbled by that. Thank you. Elson, anything else you'd like to elaborate on how this makes you feel now?
I feel shocked but excited. One, to know she sees all these things I didn't think I myself forgot about. And it's wonderful to see her dancing around because she was so sick for so long. So this must be like such a celebration for her. And it just makes me really happy because as you're seeing everything, I can see it in my mind's eye. And she came to me in a dream. I don't remember what she said. I just remember her being right there literally last night. So I knew she was going to come through. I really resonate with everything you said, and I could literally see everything she was saying as you were saying it. And I need to connect with her more. That was really wonderful.
And now you know how important it was for you to bring her through.
Right.
Because of all the people, not only on your side, but the people that are listening to this podcast and learning to let go of so much more every day.
Exactly. Wow. She held on a lot of grudges, a lot of negative emotions, and people in my family just, they didn't have like those kind of tools to deal with their traumas, their emotions. Like in Slavic countries, you don't express emotions, you don't smile, you suck it in. And that's what all of them do. And I'm the only one that went through some kind of metaphysical route. Everyone else is still in that same cycle. It's just interesting to connect to her. That's the most powerful connection I've had with her since she's passed. Like I knew she passed before she did because I saw her spirit.
Mm.
And then later that week, I think she passed.
That's beautiful. Is she a very close friend?
She's my aunt.
She's your aunt. Would you consider her a friend? Because I see you as equals.
Yes, we're very close.
Thank you. She says, equals never end. Equals always equal.
That's really sweet. I miss her.
And like, I'm seeing the equal sign and I'm waiting for her to say, equals what? Is equals just always equals. It's always equal. Everyone is equal.
Right.
This is her. Everyone goes through their purpose. To think that some of you might say, I don't know my purpose, or I'm waiting for my purpose. That is not true.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you do is your purpose.
Wow.
To think that the purpose is still outstanding, or the purpose is something that you're seeking, not very good at finding, whatever, that does your soul a disservice. Everything that is happening is your soul purpose.
That's incredibly profound and true. It's just a higher level of thinking of it, a high level of perception. Wow.
And that's what our purpose is, to view things from that higher perspective. But how to get there? It's vibration.
Yes.
Everything you do, you vibrate at a certain dimensional level, because I'll say there's no low, there's no high. It's just a dimensional level, and it expands outside of us.
Right.
And not up, or just up or down. It expands all around us. This circular motion of her dancing, I see now it all coming back to this moment. This is the vibration. I'm not just right, left, up, or down. I am in front. I am in back. I am diagonally in front of you. I'm diagonally to the left of you. I am everywhere, as all of you are everywhere also.
Wow. Wow.
That was good.
That was really good. I'm blown away. I'm so happy that she's at a different dimension than she was here, and she's bestowed such beautiful wisdom today that I will take with me forever. That was really wonderful. Thank you so much for connecting with her. Thank you.
I'd like to thank my guest today for allowing all of us to join in on their process, their journey. And I'd like to thank you for not only listening, but coming together in a oneness vibration. Thanks again.